Hey everybody, Ryan here at etrailer. Today on our 2020 Jeep Grand Cherokee, we're going to be taking a look at the Kuat NV 2.0 platform style bike rack. So today we have the 2-bike version, but if you need to carry more bikes, there's also a 4-bike version available as well. And with that being said, you're able to get either one of those in 3 different color combinations. So we have gunmetal gray, like we have here today, a metallic black, and a matte black finish. So whatever color is your favorite or whichever matches your Jeep the best, you're gonna have a few different choices to choose from. So my first impressions of the rack on the back of the Jeep is I think it looks really good. When it comes to construction quality, Kuat is top notch. Everything is really well made and should last for years to come. Now, one of the big questions that we get asked all the time in regards to these platform style bike racks is if you're still going to be able to have full access to the back of your SUV. And this one does fold down out of the way and allows us to do that, even when we have our bikes loaded, so that's really convenient. All you're going to need to do is pull down on this lever. The rack will tilt, and that will give us more than enough room to open up the back of our Jeep and get whatever we might need in and out of the back. So the way the rack works is very simple. It's going to secure our bike down in 2 spots. So up front, we're going to have a wheel hook, and in the back, we're going to have a strap. So this will work out real well regardless what type of bike you have, whether it be aluminum or particularly carbon bikes. You're not going to have to worry about any type of frame contact. So really convenient there. To get the bike off, super simple, like I said. You want to start with the back strap. Just push in on that lever, and that'll free the strap. I'm going to push that out of the way. And then we can move up here to the wheel hook. Now, before you loosen this up, you want to make sure to grab your bike to support it. That way you don't have to worry about it tipping over or anything, hitting your Jeep. But you're just going to push this knob down. You can raise that wheel hook up, swing it down. Then we can just grab our bike and lift it off. Once our bike is off, I do like to fold these arms up and lower the hook just to keep everything nice and compact. And something that we need to think about whenever we have the rack on the back of our Jeep, it is going to extend the overall length of it. So to find out how much, if we measure from the hatch here to the very edge, it's going to be right at 37 inches. So does take up a little bit of space and something you want to keep in the back of your mind whenever you're pulling into your garage or a tight parking spot. Now what's cool is this does actually flip up into a stored position. Makes it really compact. If you push down on this lever, you can lift it up. And that really does free up a lot of space. So it looks like down here is going to be the furthest point. So I'll take that same measurement. And in this position, it's only going to add about 19 inches. So really don't see it giving you any issues when it's stored like this, whenever you do go to pull into your garage or that tight spot. So believe it or not too, something that's really neat is Kuat actually gives us the ability to easily work on our bike whenever we're out riding. And if you look right here, what you can do is flip that open. And this actually pulls up. And you can rotate it, lock it in, loosen up this knob, and you're able to set your bike here. So get it off the ground, whether you need to maybe tighten up your chain or some bolts or put new wheels on it. It's just a really neat feature that's built right into the rack and can be really convenient from time to time. Whenever you're done, it simply just folds back down where it's nice and compact. Another neat little feature is there's actually an integrated lock on each one of these wheel trays. So you can keep everything secured down. That way if you swing by a gas station or maybe stop to get a bite to eat to or from the trails, you're not going to have to constantly peek outside and make sure no one ran off with your bikes. The rack is going to work with the 2-inch by 2-inch receiver tube openings like we have here today on our Grand Cherokee. And it's also going to come included with a locking hitch pin. So that's really convenient. You know no one's going to be able to run off with your rack. Now, if you move all the way back here, you're going to have a knob, and whenever you tighten this down, what it's going to do is eliminate any slop or play here in the connection point, and that's going to do a couple of things. It's going to provide our bikes with a little more of a smooth ride and keep the ride inside of our Jeep a little more quiet as well. So to kind of give you an example, say if we're going down the road, hitting some bumps, you can see that the rack is going to move with our Jeep and not on its own. So at the end of the day, awesome platform style bike rack. I think it looks really good on the back of the Grand Cherokee and a fantastic way to get your bikes to and from the trails. But if you're anything like me, you always want to see the product you're looking at in action. So let's go ahead and load up our rack with some bikes, take it on the test course, and see how it performs.
First, we'll take it onto our slalom course. This will show you the side-to-side action, such as making turns or evasive maneuvers. Now we're at the alternating speed bumps. This will show you how it looks driving on uneven pavement or potholes. Finally, we're at the solid speed bumps, which simulates going into your driveway or parking lots.
And that'll finish up our look at of the Kuat NV 2.0 platform style bike rack on our 2020 Jeep Grand Cherokee.